what's going on. So I'm talking about the decline in mental health in the workplace. And this has been highlighted in the recent Gallup State of the Workplace 2024. And unfortunately, it comes to no surprise to me because I see what organisations are doing and, it's probably been done with the right intent. But the interventions are piecemeal and they're not contextual. And I think there's a certain number of things that we really need to do. I've talked about better leadership, being able to recognise the signs of that should raise concern about a person's mental well-being, about removing the stigma. And today I wanted to talk about addressing the cause, not the symptom. So, if you are saying, we'll have, dealing with stress workshops, that's addressing the symptom. What's causing the stress in the first place? So we should be talking to our employees and who are telling us, 41% in this report have said they're extremely stressed and it's on the rise. So find out why, and then we can address the cause. So every organisation is different, so I can't tell you categorically what the cause is in your organisation. But think about things like workload balance, a safe and healthy workplace, good leadership. Bad bosses can be the biggest cause of stress in organisations. Autonomy and a sense of purpose, clear roles, so I know exactly what it is I should be doing, so I can meet management expectations. Diversity, equity, inclusion and belonging. Zero tolerance for bullying, harassment or violence. And the list goes on. What else have I got for you? Management training for mental health. I've talked about that. Managers or leaders not being prepared to ask, are you okay? Because they don't feel equipped to do so. Training for employees in mental literacy and awareness, adequate pay and benefits. And the other thing we need to acknowledge that I've said this week that, leaders know there's a problem. We also need to recognise that leaders burn out too. Yeah, they suffer from the same mental conditions as their team members. And this must be addressed at the organisational level and give everybody the right support. And, leaders often emotionally support employees and direct them to resources to help. But we need to recognise that they could be subject to the same issues, and they're not immune either. And leaders often think they have to go it alone. They have to be brave and they have to be strong. And there's people leaders that get into a people leader position and all of a sudden they think they need to be some amazing person that, never gets stressed or anxious or burnt out. And they often think they need to be always on and always available. They don't. And some leaders get trapped in this vicious cycle of unhealthy sacrifice, doing everything for others and not looking after themselves. So we must recognise that it's not just the general workforce, it's leaders too that will suffer from stress and burnout.